सिद्धिविनायक मूर्ति की जय। हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये। हर हर महादेवा। जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। जानकी कांत स्मरणं जय जय राम राम। बोला पुंडलीक वरदे हरे विठले। माऊली ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज की जय। जगद्गुरु तुकाराम महाराज की जय। शांति ब्रह्म एकनाथ महाराज की जय। संत शिरोमणि नामदेव महाराज की जय। सर्व संतनों की जय। समस्त देवता मूर्ति की जय। वीर धीर सुरांजनेय स्वामी की जय। पंढरी सारिका क्षेत्र नाही। पंढरी सारिका क्षेत्र नाही। पुंडलीक सारिका भक्त नाही। तुकाराम सारिका सद्गुरु नाही। विठोबा सारिका विठोबा सारिका विठोबा सारिका दैव नाही। पंढरी सारिका क्षेत्र नाही। पुंडलीक सारिका भक्त नाही। तुकाराम सारिका सद्गुरु नाही। विठोबा सारिका विठोबा सारिका दैव नाही। दैव नाही। जय जय राम कृष्ण हरी। 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 नित्य गोविंद गोपाल जगदरव निर्मल। 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 जय जय राम कृष्ण हरी। 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 सदानंद केशव मुखी नाम उच्चारावे। सदानंद केशव मुखी नाम उच्चारावे। तुका म्हणे शोभा नामनी बारी त्रितबा। तुका म्हणे शोभा नामनी बारी त्रितबा। तुका म्हणे शोभा नामनी बारी। जय जय राम कृष्ण हरी। Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hari, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hari, 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 Ram Krishna, Ram Krishna Hari, Jai Jai 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 Ram Krishna, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hari, 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 Ram Krishna Hari, Jai Jai, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hari, 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 Jai Ram Krishna Hari, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hari, 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 Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hari, Jai Ram Krishna Hari, Jai 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 Jai Ram Krishna Hari. Rare indeed is birth as a human. Even more rarer is a human birth without physical deformities, says Tamil poet Auvayar. அரிதரிது மானிடராய் பிறத்தல் அரிது, அதனினும் அரிது கூன்குருடு செவிடு நீங்கி பிறத்தல் அரிது. Out of all the Janmas we have, the Manushya Janma is considered as the most sacred and powerful Janma. Because only when you cross Manushya Janma, you would be able to attain the Sayujya Padavi. Only people who aspire for mumukshutvam, mumuksha, can get the holy feet of God so much so near. And also, we all know that we come across so many janmas in this world. We have been born as a grass, an insect, a plant, an animal, and whatnot. We have crossed so many janmas. One of the Saiva Nalvar, Manikavasagar, beautifully explains these various janmas in a Thevaram. புல்லாகி பூடாய் புழுவாய் மரமாகி பல்விருகமாகி பறவையாய் பாம்பாகி பேயாய் கணங்களாய் வல்ல சுரராகி செல் முனிவராய் தேவராய் செல்லா நின்ற இத்தாவர சங்கமத்துள் எல்லா பிறப்பும் பிறந்திழைத்தேன் எம்பெருமானோ. Parameshwara have indeed taken each and every possible janmas to attain the holy feet of yours. Srimad Bhagavatam beautifully gives a clarity that there are 8.4 million species in this universe. So take this as the highest probability. We must have come across 8.4 million janmas before attaining this sacred Manushya Janma. Once, yes, we have got this sacred and the most important vehicle to reach God, that is the Manushya Janma. So, what should be the objective of one during this Manushya Janma? Moksha could be the one and only objective in this Manushya Janma, and hence you will not be reborn again in this world. Every Alvar and Naimar, everyone, every saint in this holy Bharat have sought only this boon from God. Pirava avaram tagarum. Porakave kudadu. Pemmane pirava avaram tagarum. If have committed so many sins, and if I get the probability of rebirth again, the barest minimum boon I need from you, Bhagavan, is I should not forget you, though in every minute of my Manushya Janma. So, the moksha or mumukshutva should be the intense objective of Manushya Janma. And Bhagavan gives easy prescriptions to reach it. But that prescription differs for each yuga. In Krita Yuga, it was through dhyana that we can reach God. In Treta Yuga, the yagas and yajnas were the means to attain the lotus feet of God. In Dwapar Yuga, you can reach the abode of Bhagavan through Archana Matrathila. But in this Kali Yuga, Bhagavan has completely understood all of us, and he has completely disseminated all our schedules, and hence he has given us a light prescription, that is Namasmarana. Bhagavan says, don't worry about Archana, don't worry about Yagas, Yajnas, don't worry about Dhyana. Even though you want to do Dhyana, there is no place to seek peace. If you want to do anything, nothing is pure here. So, only we can salute the Parabrahmam through intense bhakti and with pure heart. Bhagavan says, just chant my nama, I will take care of everything. Bhagavan is even more Karunya Murti, that he gives us a more simplified prescription than Namasmaranam. He just says, just think of chanting my name, that is more than enough. Yaar irukku mela or karunai pannuva. Tyagaraja in his Sahityam beautifully says, Smarane Sukhamu Shri Ramanama. Chant my name, or just think of chanting my name, that is more than enough. When we speak about that intense bhakti, if we take this honest question amongst us, are we doing honest bhakti? No. We all pray to Bhagavan for Kamyartha bhakti. We seek something in return from Bhagavan. College seat kadekano, university seat kadekano, veedu kattano, loan adekano. We seek Bhagavan to get something in return from him. But what is the true bhakti, the ananya bhakti, asanchala bhakti, the undeterred bhakti is what Bhagavan needs from us. A beautiful Tiruppugal verse will explain the true meaning of bhakti. Naan vera nadirukka nee vera nadirukka, says Arunagirinathar. Oh Muruga, I need one and only boon from you. I should never ever get separated from you. I must be you, you must be me. That ananya bhakti is what saints have showed us, and that is the roadmap for most of us. If you think of that core Adhyanta bhakti, we can just imagine the intense bhakti of Gopastris. Did they study a lot? No. Do they have a background of illustrious lineage? No. They didn't possess anything. They neither possess wisdom, nor wealth, nor anything. But that intense core values of bhakti is what Bhagavan seeks from them when they listen to Hari Avan ki awaaz aaj sune mein Hari. When the Gopastris were doing their daily chores activities in home, but when they listen to Krishna's Venugana, they will put everything in whatever position they are and they would run madly towards Krishna. Krishna seeks that sort of bhakti. Vrindavan mein kuncha bhavan mein nachit giridhar lal. Oh, Vrindavan mein kuncha bhavan mein nachit giridhar lal. Oh, Vrindavan mein nachit giridhar lal. Iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar, iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar ge. Oh, Vrindavan mein kuncha bhavan mein nachit giridhar lal. Oh, Vrindavan mein kuncha bhavan mein dhar 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 muraliya dhar dhar bhar bhar swara madhura madhura dhar 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 muraliya dhar bhar 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 swara madhura oh kar 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 natavar roopa sundar sukhdari iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar ge. Oh Vrindavan mein kuncha bhavan mein nachit giridhar lal. Oh Vrindavan mein kuncha bhavan mein gana 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 bajata taal, gana 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 bajata taal, dum 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 chalat taal, gana 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 bajata taal, dum 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 chalat taal, gana 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 bajata taal, dum 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 chalat taal. Oh chana 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 nupura dhwani pyari iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar ge, iti sukumar ge. Oh Vrindavan mein kuncha bhavan mein takitadrumita takatakadim takatakadikatom takatom takadirana vanajanayana radha mukamadukar rasika rasika vara rasa vilasa vanajanayana radha mukamadukar rasika rasika vara rasa vilasa takitadrumita takatom takadirana kamala bhavanuja shashwata charana kalpita kali kalusha jwala mandala hariyanardana kalita janadhana iti sukumar ge 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 o vrindavan mein kunja bhavan mein नाचत गिरिधर लाल ओ वृंदावन में कुंज भवन में नाचत गिरिधर लाल इति सुकुमार गे 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 So we have all gathered in the satsang. We are all into very many satsangs these days. And if we think that the involvement of us in all these satsangs is purely because of us, it is a myth. The Purva Punya Pala of our ancestors is what driving us all towards the satsangs for this Janma. Kanchi Mahaswami would give a beautiful analog. We all drive, we all pedal bicycle very fast, and if you leave it aside, that bicycle will pedal slowly, right? And eventually it would come to a halt. Likewise, the Purva Punya Pala of our ancestors is what driving us all towards the satsang. And if we think that these are all purely because of us, one day like the pedal stops pedaling, all of our Punya Pala would get end. So Kanchi Mahaswami would ask us a question. We all pass our assets and wealth to the next generation. Are we more conscious in passing the Punya Pala to the next generation? In every faith, God reigns supreme, but within the vast embrace of our exalted Sanatana Dharma, it is Bhagavatas who are deemed even more superior than Bhagavan himself. Paramatma Krishna says, I am the servant of those who worship me with ardent faith. So, if we want to attain moksha, we don't need to reinvent the wheel again and again. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, there are saints and rishis, tapodhanas, who have showed us the beautiful path of bhakti. Like how in Tamil Nadu, Alvars and Nayanmar showed the luminous light of bhakti. Like how in Andhra Pradesh, Annamacharya, Vadrachala Ramadasa have showed the most probable beauty of bhakti. Like how Meera, Kabir Das, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Tulasi Das have lit the beautiful legacy of bhakti in North India. Without all the modern social media tools, they were able to unite Bharat, Ekatha Bharat, Ek Bharat, Shreshta Bharat. We are using today Facebook, social media, Twitter and whatnot, but still we failed to unite Bharat. But in those days, saints, without any social media gadgets, were able to connect Bharat with a single sacred thread bhakti. How is this possible? If you think on the life of Meera, and if you could relate with Andal, it is a mystical beauty. What Meera says in Hindi bhajans is what Andal says in Tamil. Andala Svaranamayiram Soodavalam Vandu Naranan Nambi Nadakkinjan Endrathu. Hey, come on, Krishna is going to marry me. Andal sings. The same verse is being heard in North India through the lens of Meera. She sings, Mane chakar ko ji, chakar ko, chakar ko ji, ee mane chakar ko ji. If we think that Bhakti can only be propagated in those days and it can't be passed in this era, it is a miss from our side. Even today, if you could witness the Vari Yatra in Pune, that would be a mesmerizing sight for all of us. More than 25 lakhs devotees, from tender toddlers to the most senior souls, walk their path towards Pandharpur, undeterred by the rigors of the journey. They would walk for so many 100 miles to reach the abode of Vithala and sing abhangs. When we all deliberate taking a car or a two-wheeler to reach a nearby temple, these Variyatris transcend such concerns, moved solely by the divine pull of Vithala. I would say, rather, their unwavering and ever-intensifying bhakti is what makes Vittal more vibrant than ever. Let's all take inspiration from the saints and let us all take a deep dive into the holy Charitram of Pandharpur and the lives of the saints of Pandharpur. So, we are all sitting here, no need of passport, no need of air tickets. Let's travel in train to Pandharpur. Sadhulara meeru randi Pandharipurame potama, Bhaktulara meeru randi Pandurangane sevitama. Sadhulara meeru randi, Bhaktulara meeru randi. Vitala Vitala Panduranga, Vitala Vitala Panduranga, Vitala Vitala Panduranga. Vithala Vithala Panduranga, 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 Vithala Vithala Panduranga. We would all be curious to know the size of Vari Yatras. Minimum 25 lakhs devotees every year travel to Pandari for this Vari Yatra. But are you curious to know when does this started? Before 700 years ago, Vishwavarakari Sampradaya was being established. By whom? By Sakshat Mahavishnu. Sakshat Mahavishnu established this Vishwavarakari Sampradayam. When starting this Harikatha, we all did the Pundarika Vachanam as Mauli Jnaneshwara Maharaj ki Jai. Why is this Mauli prefix to Jnaneshwara Maharaj? In Marathi, Mauli means mother, amma. Only a mom can understand the cry of the baby, whether it is for hunger or it is for sleep or it is due to jealousy as the mom has lifted some other baby. So, only mom can understand the pulse of a child. Even the child is 80 years old, the mom is 100 years old, the mom would easily identify whatever the child faces. Once there was a Navanatha Parampara. As the name itself implies, there was 9 Parampara lineage. And that was started by Adinatha Parameshwara. Adinatharana Parameshwarane sthapichutar. And the lineage was ordained by so many saints. And finally the 9th Natha, the 9th lineage, 9th Natha is Jnaninatha. Sakshat Mahavishnu incarnated as the 9th Natha. We will just brush up. First Natha is Adinatha Parameshwara. 9th Natha is Sakshat Mahavishnu. What is this parampara all about? They had a sacred mantra with which they were all doing japa. That mantra was not known to all others except this parampara. When the former 8 Nathas just chanted the Mahamantra, Jnaninatha, Sakshat Mahavishnu's incarnation, Jnaneshwar Maharaj, Jnaninatha, being so kind and compassionate towards all of us, like a mom would be for a child, gave the sacred mantra with which the parampara was flourishing to the entire universe, like Ramanuja Swami. What was that mantra? That mantra is what we are all chanting today, regardless of who we are. Ram Krishna Hari, Ram Krishna Hari, Ram Krishna Hari, Ram Krishna, Ram Krishna Hari. The 9th Natha, Jnaninatha, gave the sacred Mahamantra Ram Krishna Hari to the entire world, and hence in this Vishwavarakari Sampradayam he was rejoiced as Mauli Jnaneshwara Maharaj, Amma to the entire universe. Hence, if you have remembered, the next Pundaligam was Jagat Guru Tukaram Maharaj ki Jai. All the gurus are gurus. Why Tukaram Maharaj is being considered as Jagat Guru? The reason is, when we all humans were in the horns of dilemma, whether should we renounce, whether we should renunciate everything and go to the forest and do tapas, or can we all live happily in the Grihastha Dharma and be in the holy feet of Bhagavan? Only Tukaram Maharaj gave the clarity to the Manushya Janma that people can happily do bhakti when they are merely involved in Grihastha Dharma. Samsarathla irundu konde bhakti pannalam அப்படினு காமிச்சு கொடுத்த குருநாதர் யாரு? Tukaram Maharaj. Hence, we commemorate his greatness in teaching all of us the secret of attaining the holy feet of Bhagavan, and hence he is hailed as Jagat Guru Tukaram Maharaj ki jai. The next Pundaligam was Shanti Brahma Ekanath Maharaj ki jai. Why is he called Shanti Brahma Ekanath Maharaj? Because he was the one who showed that peace is the only means to reach God, and anger would be detrimental in reaching the holy feet of Bhagavan. Once, Eknath Maharaj came after taking holy bath in the river. When he reached the seashore, one Milecha, one Nastika spat on him. He didn't show his face, even he didn't open his mouth. Even his face was very peaceful. He returned back to the river, had again a deep holy bath, came up. This Milecha again spat on him. Even after that, he didn't show up anything. He returned to the holy bath, then came. This repeated for 100 more times. Now, ஒரு தரம் குளிக்கிறதுக்கே கஷ்டப்படுறோம். Eknath Maharaj had took holy dip in the river for more than 100 times, and he didn't become tired. This Milecha, this Nastika who spat on him, got tired. Vaayila valichu pochu. He asked Eknath Maharaj, why don't you get angry on me? I did a bad thing on you. And why are you not showing up anything? The answer is the key for all of us to take up in our lives. Eknath Maharaj answered, you spat on me and I took bath. That's all. If I say something hurtful, it would stain my heart. No body lotion can cleanse the inner body, right? So Eknath Maharaj beautifully answered, anger is the pradhana shatru in our life. We all get angry towards very many things. If our internet is slow, we get angry. If the traffic is high, we get angry. If someone cuts ahead in traffic, we will be most furious person in the world. But Eknath Maharaj showed that patience and peace without anger is the key to attain the holy feet of Bhagavan. Atam Dari Jaya 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 Dari Sadguru Chepaya Atam Dari Jaya 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 Dari Sadguru Chepaya. Dari Sadguru Chepaya. God does not seek wealth or anything from us. He instead seeks the pure and ardent bhakti from all of us. Bhagavan's incarnations are countless. As Bhagavatam says, Avataraha Yasankyayaha. Bhagavan's avatarams are countless. But in this Kali Yuga, imagine a form of Bhagavan with a Shivalingam on his head, the mark of Bhrigumuni on one side of the chest, and Mahalakshmi residing on another side of the chest, with a Panchajanya, a blooming lotus, draped in Pitambaram with a beautiful Tulasi garland. the Panduranga Vithala of Sri Kshetra Pandharpur. Usually in Utsavams we do Nama Sankirtanam, right? In Utsavams we do Nama Sankirtanam. But in Pandharpur, Nama Sankirtanam is a Nityotsavam. They sing Abhang and Bhajans every minute. The vibration of Pandharpur lies on the beautiful and mellifluous true Abhangs of sons and Bhaktas who visit Pandharpur. How did Panduranga incarnated from the Amsa of Mahavishnu? Once there was Dwapara Yuga happening and Lord Krishna was in Dwaraka receiving too many guests every day. Every day Krishna would see more than 1,000 guests arriving from all parts of the world. They would be coming, they would be greeting Krishna, they will give a bouquet, Krishna will take everything, keep. அரசியல்வாதிக்கு எப்படி பொன்னாட வாங்கி மாளாதோ கிருஷ்ணருக்கு சாமான வாங்கி வாங்கி மாளல. Krishna got bored in welcoming all the guests once. So Krishna inquired in detail when Narada came to Dwaraka. Hey Narada, everyone love to come and meet me. They're all feel very happy on meeting me. But honestly, let me know, are there any people in this world whom I would meet in person? I want to visit them in person. Are there any people in the world who are that much qualified in bhakti? And if you say yes, I would visit them in person. Krishna thought that Narada would answer in negatively. But Narada answered, oh yes Krishna, there is one person. You can right away visit him. Huh? Who's that? Why are you asking unnecessary questions, Krishna? Whatever that Bhakta does, you can't do. How is that? We all have listened to what? Bhagavan can do anything, Bhaktas have limitations. But here, Narada says, why are you asking these unnecessary questions? That Bhakta can do that sort of bhakti, you can't do. How is it possible? Krishna was intrigued. Narada answers, hey Krishna, that Bhakta in Pundarika Vanam, Dintira Vanam, named Pundalika, does Matra Pitra Bhakti. He takes care of his parents, his mom and father, so much so that his entire breath was his parents. After hearing this good news from Narada, Krishna was flying in the air literally. Hey, come on, I want to go to Dintira Vanam and meet Pundalika. Narada was laughing like anything. Hey Krishna, that Pundalika has father and mother, so he can do Matra Pitra Bhakti. You don't have father and mother. Since you had the craving for fatherly love and motherly love, you created Prashni Sutapa, you created Devaki Vasudeva, you created Yashoda Nandagopa. These are all Maya from you. You are the Jagat Srishtikarta. And you would be really happy if you see the honest and simple Bhakta Pundalika who does Matra Pitra Bhakti. Krishna didn't want to waste time. He jumped literally from Dwaraka to Dindira Vanam. There was a simple thatched hut in Dindira Vanam. The day was raining heavily, but Krishna was determined to meet Pundalika that day, and Krishna was calling, Pundalika, Pundalika, Pundalika. Pundalika was busy massaging his parents' feet. Pundalika got disturbed. Hey, who's that? தேவையில்லாத நேரத்தில் வந்து கூப்பிடுறது. For a minute he didn't answer, but Krishna didn't leave. Pundalika, 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 Pundalika. Then Pundalika gave a noise. Whoever may be, please stay right back there. I would come immediately after my parents go to sleep. தூங்கும்போது டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகக்கூடாது பேசி பேசி. If you still go to some houses in North India, they would have Kutti Krishna, Laddu Krishna with them. In the afternoon, they will switch off the calling bell, thinking that the courier person will disturb small Kutti Krishna's sleep. That sort of bhakti is what Bhagavan seeks from us. So after Pundalika's parents had a deep sleep, Pundalika had time to check who is that visitor. Even before that, Pundalika thought, hey, it is raining and the ground is wetty. So let me give something for the unseen visitor to stand upon that. And he threw a brick with his left hand. We will not do in our dharma. We should only do in right hand. We will even teach our kids to use only right hand. Hey, inda kaiyila edukada, anda kaiyila edumo. But Pundalika threw the brick to the unseen visitor Krishna with his left hand. Is it okay? Because his right hand has been busy in massaging his parents. When you massage your parent with the right hand, that is okay. சும்மா வெட்டியா இருந்ததுன்னா ஓகே இல்லை. So when Pundalika went out to see the unseen visitor who has been waiting for so many hours, he saw Sakshat Krishna. Hey Krishna, Bhaktajana Vatsala, am I that much mad and that much self-centered to make you, the Jagat Srishtikarta, wait for these so many hours? Krishna, have committed a great sin by making you wait for so long time. He was literally crying, Krishna, what made you to visit me? I neither studied Veda, nor I am a good boy. Had committed so many bad things, sins in my life, and yet you are so compassionate and kind to shower your blessings and bless me in person. Krishna, I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe, Krishna, I can't believe my eyes. But Krishna is really happy to meet this Bhakta Pundalika and give him boons. If Krishna comes to us and asks for a boon, what will we do? If Krishna gives conditional clause of only one boon, we will put comma, 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 comma. We will make a simple sentence into a compound, complex sentence and insert whatever boon we ask for and confuse Krishna. Only due to that, Krishna is not coming. This scenario is a beautiful scenario, and Krishna is asking Pundalika, hey, come on, be cheerful, I want to give you a boon. He cries, hey Panduranga, Krishna, I don't want any boon. யாராவது பைத்தியமா சொல்றதுக்கு? No, you should ask for a boon. I am more than eager to give you a boon. I will not even go out of this place without giving a boon. Krishna is sticky and determined to give him a boon. So, Pundalika asked for a boon. Can you just have a wild guess what would be the boon? He asks, Hey Krishna, regardless of me taking my parents every day to Bhima river, their body is paining a lot. So, my parents feel uncomfortable due to the journey of them for taking holy bath. If that Bhima river can come close to my house, it would be so nice. Bhagavan showered him that anugraha, and hence Bhima river is called as Chandrabhaga. It took its crescent-shaped curve and came on the backyard of Pundalika, and hence the Bhima river is called as Chandrabhaga. Arai Chandra Bimbam mari vandadanaala Chandrabhaga. Half crescent moon-shaped curve. Like how Adi Shankara called Purna Nadi came to his backyard. This Pundalika called Bhima river to his backside. Bhagavan Krishna was ready to give a boon, even though he didn't ask for him, but for his parents. Krishna was overwhelmed by this Matra Pitra Bhakti, and hence Krishna told Pundalika, come on, I gave you a boon and you used it for your parents, and now I want to give you another boon and ask for yourself. I would be more than happy to shower you anything you want. Now, Pundalika asked for another boon. Hey Krishna, I didn't learn Vedas, nor I was disciplined enough to have the holy vision of you. If you have the kindest and compassionate heart to even give me a personal darshan, let even the simplest soul like me be able to worship you and receive your anugraha without any obstacles. Please be in the same amsa in all the coming yugas and manvantaras. Let each and every soul in this universe enjoy the darshan which I had one-to-one with you. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம எல்லாம் பாண்டுரங்கனை பார்க்கிறோம்னா புண்டலீகன் போட்ட பிச்சை நமக்கு. Pundalika sought that sort of highest boon from Panduranga, and we are in the 28th Manvantara, and still Pandharpur remains vibrant and divine with the Lord Pundalika standing on the brick and keeping both the hands in his hip. What does it imply? Samsaram iduppu alavukku dhaan appadinu. Samsara is like the ocean, but don't worry, with my grace I would be able to cross the samsara for all of you, says in a determined tone. Bhagavan gives anugraha. Shank Chakradhara Vaijayanti-dhara Peetambara-dhara Govardhana-dhara Shank Chakradhara Vaijayanti-dhara Peetambara-dhara Govardhana-dhara Tulasi Mala Shobha Vigarna Garuda Gamana Gari Pankajanaba Tulasi Mala Shobha Vigarna Garuda Gamana Gari Pankajanaba Pandariraya Vittalaya Vittala 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 Panduranga Vittala 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 Panduranga Vittala 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 Panduranga Vittala Vittala Jaya Jaya Vittala. 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 Mastakalinga Swarupalinga Rupapanga Sajjana Sanga Yadukula Tilaka Manmada Janaka Yadukula Tilaka Manmada Janaka Padita Pavana Dina Dayala Padita Pavana Dina Dayala Vittala Yare Pandari Raya Vittala Yare Vittala 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 Panduranga Vittala 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 Panduranga Vittala 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 Panduranga Vittala 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 Jaya Jaya Vittala 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 Jaya Jaya Vittala 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 ಚಂದ್ರಭಾಗೆದರಿ ಉಭಾವಿಟೇವರಿ ಕರಕಟಾವರಿ ರಂಗಶಿಲೇವರಿ ಚಂದ್ರಭಾಗೆದರಿ ಉಭಾವಿಟೇವರಿ ಕರಕಟಾವರಿ ರಂಗಶಿಲೇವರಿ ಮಹಾತ್ಮಾರಿ ಗರುಡಾಪಾಗಿ ವಿನವೀನಾದ ಜನಾರ್ದನ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿಠ್ಠಲಾಯರೇ ಪಂಡರೀರಾಯ ವಿಠ್ಠಲಾಯರೇ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ವಿಠಲ ವಿಠಲ ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ ವಿಠಲ ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ 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 ಜಯ ಜಯ ವಿಠಲ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಪಾಂಡುರಂಗ ಬೋಲಾ ಪುಂಡಲೀಕ ವರದೆ ಹರಿ ವಿಠಾಲೆ. We all would think, how is this Pundalika so much so blessed? We all even pray to Vittala, but do everything get a great chance to have one-to-one darshan with Panduranga? But this holy bhakta Pundalika got the greatest opportunity in the life. Initially, he was completely a man of impure conduct. Once he saw 3 women of dreadful appearance cleaning the ashrama of Kukkuda Muni. When he was seeing them, immediately immediately, to his astonishment, the moment they cleaned the ashrama, they became beautiful ladies, apsaras. They were the holy rivers Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. He went to them and completely surrendered himself. He sought the guidance of the three rivers Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. What should I do to attain the true salvation? Those three rivers Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati answered him very simply. Don't worry. Don't make life too complicated. Serve your parents with devotion, and that is the key to attain the holy feet of God. Nothing is required in this world except true Matru Pitru Bhakti. And hence, with that key of success, Matru Pitru Bhakti, Pundalika got the highest bhagyam of having the greatest darshana of Krishna waiting for him for so many hours. In our dharma, in our epics, everything has a reason. In always our lives, karanam illama karyam illa. Yeah? Everything will have a relation and correlation. Krishna was standing upon a brick, right? We would all think, okay, let me not have that sort of bhagyam of being Pundalika. At least I could have become that brick on which Panduranga was standing. That charitra is a marvelous charitra. Who's that brick? Rather, Devendra once defeated the demon Vritrasura. He was a three-headed demon. Usually these asuras would do severe penance and would have got the greatest opportunity of shaking the whole world. So finally, when Devendra killed Vritrasura, that Vritrasura, before breathing his last, gave a shapa to Devendra that, hey, you are killing me, you become a brick. Devendra was crying to Bhagavan, oh Bhagavan, to establish dharma, I killed this demon, and in turn, I got the curse to become a brick. What can I do? Krishna was gracious enough and compassionate enough. Being the Karunya Murti, Krishna transformed that boon, that shapa to a boon. Don't worry, to become a brick, you be that brick on which I would be happily, merrily standing for yugas and manmantaras going forward. That Vit in Marathi means brick, and hence Vithala, the Bhagavan, the Murti, Archa Murti, who is standing on the brick is Vithal, Vitthal, Vittu. We saw the story of Pundalika. How did he got inspiration for Matru Pitru Bhakti, right? In his previous year, in his previous birth, he was Kaya Sena. His only ambition was to kill Krishna. But he haven't seen Krishna. Krishna எப்படி இருப்பாருன்னு உண்மையில பார்த்ததில்லை. அதனால when he got the opportunity to see Muchukunda Chakravarti, he mistook his identity as Krishna and went to kill him. Muchukunda Chakravarti awakened from deep slumber, gave a shapa to Kayasena to turn into ashes. But when he turned into ashes, his thought was only Krishna, to kill Krishna. அதனால கம்சனை விட புண்ணியசாலி யாரும் இருக்க முடியாது, ராவணனை விட ராமபக்தன் யாரும் இருக்க முடியாதுன்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா. His thought was only killing Krishna, and due to that smarana in his final breath, he got that opportunity to become Pundalika in the next birth and had Krishna Darshanam. We can't omit this charitra because we want to know who is that brick, who is that Pundalika, how he got the greatest opportunity to become a Bhakta who has the mightiest opportunity of having the Bhagavad Darshanam. So, Panduranga is happily standing upon the brick, clearing all our sins and samsara bandhas in this world. Sengal mele nindirukkum Panduranga, engal kavalai தீர்த்து வைப்பாய் Panduranga. செங்கல் மேலே எங்கள் குறைகள் தீர்த்து வைப்பாய். மங்கை ரகுமா தேவி கொஞ்சம் Panduranga, மங்கை ரகுமா திங்கள் முகத்தை காண வேண்டும் Panduranga, உந்தன் திங்கள் முகத்தை காண வேண்டும் Panduranga. ஓ Panduranga, Panduranga. ஓ பட்டம் பதவி தேவையில்லை Panduranga, கஷ்டம் எல்லாம் தீர வேண்டும் Panduranga. பட்டம் பதவி தேவையில்லை, கஷ்டம் எல்லாம் தீர வேண்டும் Panduranga. இஷ்டம் போல ஆடி பாடி Panduranga, இஷ்டம் போல உன்னை விட்டல் விட்டல் என்றழைப்போம் Panduranga, உன்னை விட்டல் விட்டல் என்றழைப்போம் Panduranga. Panduranga, ஓ Panduranga, Panduranga. Panduranga, ஓ Panduranga, Panduranga. Panduranga, ஓ Panduranga, Panduranga. சந்தனம் பூசிய மார்பு தன்னில் Panduranga, நீயும் சுந்தர துளசி மாலை அணிந்தாய் Panduranga. சந்தனம் பூசிய மார்பு சுந்தர துளசி மாலை, சிந்தை குளிர ஆடி பாடி Panduranga, சிந்தை குளிர உந்தன் திருவடி வந்தடைந்தோம் Panduranga, உந்தன் திருவடி வந்தடைந்தோம் Panduranga. Panduranga, ஓ Panduranga, Panduranga. ஓ வா Panduranga, ஓ Panduranga, Panduranga. விட்டல விட்டல ஜெய ஜெய விட்டல விட்டல விட்டலம், விட்டல விட்டல ஜெய ஜெய விட்டல விட்டல விட்டலம், விட்டல விட்டல ஜெய ஜெய விட்டல விட்டல விட்டலம், விட்டல விட்டல ஜெய ஜெய விட்டலம், விட்டல விட்டல ஜெய ஜெய விட்டலம், விட்டல விட்டல ஜெய ஜெய விட்டல 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 ஜெய ஜெய விட்டலம், விட்டல விட்டல ஜெய ஜெய விட்டல விட்டல விட்டலம், விட்டலா பா There are innumerous sons who have completely devoted their entire lives to Panduranga Vithala. Once, there was a devout family whose Kuladevata was Suryanarayana Swami. Suryan Kuladevam. Their youngest son, named Banu, was just 5 years old. 5 வயசா இருந்தாலும் வக்கணையா பேசுவான். He will speak anything and everything under the roof. Hence, they did Upanayana Samskara for him. After the Upanayana Samskara being conducted, father was very happy initiating the sacred chant Achyutaya Namaha, Anantaya Namaha. Whenever the father asks him to repeat Achyutaya Namaha, he will tightly press his lips and he will never ever try to open the mouth. Father was very much frustrated on the strange behavior. This continued for days. Seri oru naal rendu ngata moodu adutha naal seriya aidum paatha. This kid Banu was just repeating the same thing. He will speak everything, but when it comes to Achyutaya Namaha, Anantaya Namaha, he will not open his mouth. This strange behavior frustrated Banu's father, and one day 5 வயசு குழந்தையை போய் எவ்வளோ கோச்சுக்கிறது. ஆனால் but that father went to the highest degree of anger and asked this small child to get out of the home. Tears filled in to this boy, and he was completely on the horns of dilemma. Where could he go probably? And finally, he doesn't go. He doesn't have any clue to go anywhere. Finally, his legs wandered somewhere and he landed up in a dense wild forest. He was walking without any direction. There, he saw a temple, but the temple was completely dilapidated. He went inside the dilapidated temple, and to his astonishment, he saw his Kuladevata Suryanarayana Swami inside the temple. The Moolamurti was Suryanarayana Swami. He got very happy. நமக்கு எதுவுமே தெரியலன்னா ஏதாவது ஒன்று தெரிஞ்சா சந்தோஷமா இருக்கும் இல்லையா? Likewise, he got very happy. In this strange forest, he knows only one, and that is God, Suryanarayana Swami. He was very much delighted, and he was speaking one-to-one with Surya Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavane, what is wrong with me? Hey, don't want to disrespect my father or the mantra, but every time I try to chant the Maha Mantra, Achyutaya Namaha, Anantaya Namaha, my heart feels overwhelmed and I cannot chant even a single syllable. உன்மத்து நிலைக்கு போயிடுறான். அதனால பேச வரல. அப்பா நினைச்சிட்டார் அடம் பண்ணி பேசலான்னு. Father thought that it is mood swing which makes him not speaking, but it is not so. He speaks to Bhagavan. My heart gets overwhelmed and hence I cannot even utter a single syllable. What can I do now? I am in crossroads now. What can I do? But the child was already hungry, very sad, sat down trembling, and when he went to Moolamurti's Vigraha for ending his life, Sakshat Suryanarayana Swami gave him the holy darshanam and gave him milk. It is not mere A2 milk, but it is the wisdom of milk. உங்க ஊர்ல சொல்லுவீங்க grass fed milk. Grass fed milk மட்டும் இல்ல, the wisdom of milk, milk of wisdom. Not only he gave milk, but also Suryanarayana Swami initiated the Vittala Mahamantra, Vittala. What will happen? Just imagine. He has got the greatest virtue of receiving the Vittala Mahamantra, that too from the Navavyakarana Chakravarti Savita Suryanarayana Swami. What more can one soul ask for? He had no clue thereafter. He don't want to return back home even. He remained in a trance-like state, chanting Vittala, 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 Vittala. He went to very many kshetras, and in that list, he reached the holy kshetra Pandharpur. But you all know that when you visit Pandharpur, from the very minute you will feel the warmth and vibrance in the Sri Kshetra. People won't speak gossips, but only they would chant Ram, Krishna Hari, Vasudeva Hari, the Jalra Gosham, the cymbal Gosham, and everything would reverberate in the deep skies of Pandharpur. And when this Bhanu grew older, he was the Bhanu Dasa of Varakadi Sampradaya. And Bhanu Dasa went to the holy city of Pandharpur, but that warmth and vibrancy was missing in Pandharpur. He don't know the reason. He asked the Bhaktas, why are you so transactional? Why are you feeling so lonely? And what is happening here? Why is the warmth and vibrancy missing in Pandharpur? All the Astikas and Bhaktas were very sad, and they were informing Bhanudasa that Panduranga Vittala is not there in Pandharpur. Panduranga Kanuma. Where will Panduranga go? The Astikas gave a short recap of what has happened, and that I want to transmit to you. Once in Pandharpur, every day there was a Utsava, and even today that saga continues. Once the Astikas of Pandharpur decided that they would be having a long Abhanga Mela. Only Abhangs would be sung there. A long Abhanga Mela was planned, and for anything we need money. For conducting that large scale of Abhanga Mela, one need money. So, the committee was connecting one after the other, and during that juncture, one sadhu from Pandharpur gave a ray of hope. Don't worry, sadhus. Bhagavadottamas, please don't worry. I will do a thing. Concentrate on the Abhanga Mela, and I would bring the entire cash flow to the Abhanga Mela from a single person. Is a great Astika. He is none other than Ramaraya, the brother of Krishnadevaraya of Vijayanagar dynasty. If Telugu people are here, they would have known the bhakti of Krishnadevaraya. He only wrote Amukta Malyada, a garland of poem to Andal Nachiyar. Andal is basically from Tamil Nadu, and Krishnadevaraya wrote beautiful Sanskrita poem, Telugu, Amukta Malyada, in Telugu, for that goddess of Tamil Nadu, Andal, Goda Nachiyar. So this sadhu told, don't worry, I would bring a blank check from Ramaraya, forget about the whole monetary issue, and I'll take care. So they were all very busy in conducting that Nama Sankirtana Mela, Abhanga Mela, and this sadhu was completely relying upon Ramaraya because he is much wealthier and he has a giving heart also. So, when this sadhu, Ramaraya, went to the Sabha Mandapam of Ramaraya, Ramaraya was deeply listening to some kritis of Ambal. For the unknown, Ramaraya is highly devoted to Ambal, Ambika, Lord Ambika and Ambika alone. This sadhu doesn't know all these details. யாருக்கு என்ன பிடிக்கும் தெரியாம போய் களத்துல விழுந்துட்டார். He went straight to the Sabha Mandapam of Ramaraya. He asked, "Hey Ramaraya, Namaskar. I am coming from Pandharpur and we are intending to do a massive scale Abhanga Mela and I would be very happy if you could join us and if you could lend the supporting monetary help to the Abhanga Mela. I know you will take all the monetary stuffs to your shoulders and what not." He completed everything. But to the surprise, Ramaraya reacted in an opposite way. Ramaraya mocked on the sadhu from Pandharpur. "Hey, what? Should I sponsor for your Vithala? How shameless of you to ask for money for your Vithala who can't even afford a festival. Look at my Ambika. She's dressed in silk and diamond and whatnot. She is the pure goddess. And your Vithala can't even afford a festival for himself. You have come here for seeking money for your Abhanga Mela." And this sadhu perhaps didn't expect this answer and mocking from Ramaraya. "Oh Rayaji," he humbly said, "perhaps you don't understand the magnificence of Vitthal and Pandharpur. I think, you know, the Gopura is glittering with jewels. In Panduranga, in Pandharpur, 48,000 rishis meditate non-stop. Yes, Ramaraya, in Pandharpur, Kinnaras and Kimpurushas stand in reverence. There in Pandharpur, 7 great rivers, Sapta Samudras, Saptakoti Mahamantras, Vedas, Shastras, Agamas, all wait, observed in penance, just to catch a glimpse of him." He goes on to describe a bhakta with ardent faith. What would you expect from this sadhu? He goes on explaining the beauty of Pandharpur and the magnificence of Vithala. He goes on describing. He don't know the inner details of Ramaraya. We all know that Ramaraya is completely devoted to Ambal. When describing about the holy Kshetra, he spitted these words. "Hey Ramaraya, don't you know there Ambika is cleaning Pandharpur with broomstick and putting kolam." "Yarra nee? Enadu? Enga Ambal Pandharpurathla kolam podraala, perukkrala." He got furious, really furious after listening to the statement that his beloved Ambal is cleaning Pandharpur and putting Rangoli. He told, "Hey, listen, I know you are marking on me. I will see this for myself and you deceive, you will face the music. Come on, come with me and we both will go to Pandharpur and I will see whether my Ambal Parameshwari, Rajarajeshwari is cleaning Pandharpur. Mark my words, you will be finished if I don't see this." They both rushed towards Pandharpur. இவர் நினைச்சுக்கிறார், ஐயோ எப்படி இப்படி சொன்னோன்னே தெரியலையே, The sadhu was completely confused. Hence, he was determined. I was not this sort of man who used to flabbergast with words. But if all these statements comes through me, I am just instrumental in delivering those words, and I am not the Karanakarta. The Bhagavan, Vithala, who made me to speak like this, would take care of my destiny, and there is no need to fear or get trembled. Let me face the music. He had that sort of ardent faith towards Panduranga, Vittal. So, usually, if you want to go somewhere very quickly, there will be traffic jam, your car will go slow, everything will happen. If you want to go late, you will go first. This happens to all of us. This is the law of the nature. Here, he wants to postpone the reaching of Pandharpur, and the horse is flying like anything. Veda, Veda, ho Pandari, Veda, Veda, ho Pandari, Veda, 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 ho Pandari, Veda, Veda, ho Pandari, Veda, Veda, ho Pandari, Veda, 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 ho Pandari, Veda, 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 Moche lava bhima tiri, bhima tiri, Moche lava bhima tiri, Moche lava bhima tiri. चला चला संत जन चल 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 संत जन चल 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 करार कुमई चावर करार कुमई चावर लुटा लुटा पंढरपूर लुटा 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 पंढरपूर लुटा 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 पंढरपूर लुटा 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 वेडा वेडा हो पंढरी वेडा 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 हो पंढरी वेडा 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 हो पंढरी वेडा 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 मोचे लावा भीमा तिरी चला चला संत जनम चल 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 संत जनम करार कुम इच्छावरम इच्छा लुटा लुटा पंढरपूर लुटा 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 पंढरपूर लुटा 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 पंढरपूर लुटा 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 पंढरपूर वेडा वेडा हो पंढरी. To the whole people's surprise, when the horse stopped at Pandharpur, Ramaraya saw the golden walls of Pandharpur sparkling like anything, Gopuram reaching the heavens, and it was more than what the sadhu was explaining in the Dharba. And finally, when he saw Ambika cleaning the Pandharpur Kshetra with broomstick and putting columns, he can't even control his tears. Ramaraya cried like anything. Hey Amma, hey Mata Bhuneshwari, why are you doing all these silly stuffs here? I have adorned you with silk and gold and diamond and whatnot, but you are cleaning here. Is it fair on your part to do so? You are the Jagannatha, but you are cleaning here as if you are a maid. What is here? What is happening? Please stop this. I can't tolerate what I am witnessing now. Parvati, Bhuneshwari Devi, Ambika laughs on Ramaraya and says, Ramaraya, you still did not get the maturity of seeing Bhagavan in anything and everything. There is no Bhedam among Bhagavans. ஹரியும் ஹரனும் ஒண்ணு, என்னோட அண்ணா தானே அவர். In fact, Panduranga is my brother, Krishna is my own brother, and why should I not clean his sannidhi? It is my fortune, my bhagyam to clean that sannidhi. And Ramaraya, I would rather order you go and have the darshan of Vithala. Anachu pathirpana, go and have the darshan of Vithala. He was actually not in a mood to have the darshan of Vithala, but since Ambika forced him to have the darshan of Vithala, he did so. When he had the darshan of Vithala, Samacharani Uba Chaitanya Chetapa Trilokya Cha Shobha Panduranga Bhaktanche Jeevana Sadakanche Sadana Kripalu Nirantara Panduranga Kripalu Nirantara Panduranga. Panduranga, 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 Hari Panduranga, 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 when he saw the darshan of Panduranga, Samacharani Uba Chaitanya Chetapa Samacharanathla, the beautiful Bhagavan who is standing upon the brick with hands folded on his hips, he saw the marvelous darshan, and now he is crying like a small baby. Hey Vitala, I don't want to miss you. You please come to my place, Hampi. வரவே மாட்டேனா அந்த போக மாட்டேங்கண்ணா. Initially he did not have the heart to visit Panduranga, but now he does not have the heart to lose Panduranga, and he pleads like a baby to Panduranga, and finally Bhagavan cannot leave this bhakta's taba unanswered. So, Vithala gave him a boon that Pundalika, he who gave the boon to Pundalika now gives boon to Ramaraya, that don't worry, I will come with you, but in case if you do any Bhagavata Abachara, I will never ever be in your place. I will immediately start without even letting you know the status quo. He accepted, and Ramaraya taking Vithala in the horse. வரும்போது சாது, போகும்போது பாண்டுரங்க, ஒருத்தர் ஒரு ரைடுக்கு. Now you can witness that marvelous temple, Vittal Mandir in Hampi, even today. The Hampi's Vittal Mandir is an archaeological place even today, but it is being devastated completely by Mughal invasion. கண்ணிலேருந்து ரத்த கண்ணீரே வரும், நம்ம கோவில்லாம் எப்படி போச்சேன்னு. So this was the small recap given by those Astikas in Pandharpur to Bhanudasa when he checked upon the absence of Vithala in Pandharpur. Now, after witnessing all the deep sufferings of Astikas in Pandharpur, Bhanudasa took a vow to bring back Panduranga to Pandharpur from Hampi. He now comes in a walk to Hampi. Long queue is there. Minimum 350-500 people are there. But Bhanudasa would every day, every Jama would stand in a queue. When he reaches Vittala's Sanctum Sanctorum, Garbhagriha, he will question Vittala, Vekkamave illaya unakku appadinu. He's questioning Vittala. Has the warmth of this place won your heart? I think there in Pandharpur they used to give you simple aval poha. You got bored of it and I think you want almonds and cashews, so that you transferred yourself from Pandharpur to Hampi. Is it not shame on your part, Vittala, to come from that place to here? Whatever Bhanudasa scolds Panduranga will happily take everything, but only will ask one favor. Hey Bhanudasa, you can scold me anything, but sing one abhang for me. Why? There are a lot of artists in Hampi singing abhangs, but they lacked bhakti. They are all commercial abhangs. Panduranga doesn't need that commercial abhang. 6 to 7 hotar, 7 to 8 hotar. 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. Everything was meticulously planned, but they lacked bhakti. You take anything. Why are these songs of sons called as abhangs? Why not kritis, kirtanas? Abhangam means abhangam. Bhangam illadadu. The songs which are unblemished. Why are they unblemished? These saints neither had wisdom, but they had abundant bhakti towards Vittala, which drove them to give all these abhangs. Namdev would stitch cloths and sing abhangs. Narahari Sonar will craft exquisite jewels, being a goldsmith, and would sing abhangs. Savata Mali is a humble gardener and would see Vittala in each and every plant he grows. Gora Kumar is a skilled potter, and whenever he shapes clay into pots, he would infuse the clay with abhangs. Vittal, Vittal, Vittal. All these saints from various backgrounds, but had undeterred faith towards Vittala, and nothing more, nothing less. Here, when Bhanudasa is scolding Vittala like anything, Vekkamave illaya, but Panduranga, without shame, asks for abhang, because he was completely deprived of that Atmartha abhangs from Bhaktas. When Panduranga was there in Pandharpur, Janabai will sing, Namadev will sing, Tukaram will sing, Ekanatha will sing, everyone will sing like anything. But here, somebody are coming, somebody are singing, everything is being monetized. So Panduranga doesn't want that sort of bhakti. So Panduranga seeks patiently, hey Bhanu, please sing an abhang for me. Bhanu gives a conditional clause. Okay, I will sing. If you are committed to come back with me to Pandharpur, I will sing. Okay, please sing an abang for me, but please wait for 4 or 5 days. I will do something and I will also come with you. So, when Bhanudasa started singing, Vittala forgot himself. Vrindavani Venu Vaje Vrindavani Venu Vaje Vrindavani Venu Venu Kavana Samaya Vaje Venu Nade Govardhanu Gaje Venu Nade Govardhanu Gaje Gaje Vrindavani Venu Prachapasuruli Payura Vidaje Oh Prachapasuruli Mayura Vidaje Majapaka Tambasati Adavaraje Raje Vrindavani Venu Bhanudasa Pavaniya Prema Bhakti Prema Bhakti Prema Bhakti Vrindavani Venu. When Bhanudasa sang, Vittala forgot himself and immediately garlanded Bhanudasa with a Tulasi Mala. அவருக்கு என்ன தெரியும், எதை கொடுத்தாலும் போட்டுப்பார் பானுதாஸ். அவருக்கு என்ன இது என்ன வேலை என்ன பார்த்தார்? பாண்டுரங்கா garlanded Tulasi Mala to Bhanudasa and with the Tulasi Mala laid a beautiful Navaratna Mala which was a gift from Ramaraya to Vittala in the temple. Bhanudasa doesn't know all these intricacies. He doesn't know all these nuances. Whatever Vittala gives, எனக்கு கண்ணாடியா இருந்தது செல்ஃபி எடுத்துக்கிறதுக்கு ஒன்றும் இல்லை, அவர் பாட்டு போட்டுட்டு இருந்தார். The next day, Avo Nandalal, the Garbhagriha was opened, and to the surprise, the Navaratna Mala was missing. Ramaraya checked with everyone. Did you witness anything weird? Everyone answered, yes, we witnessed one thing in weird. One man is coming every day and scolding Vittala. This is strange for all of us. Oh, is it? Where is he? He will always sing somewhere. You find him, he will be wandering somewhere singing. Oh. The Dharvans, the securities, caught hold of Bhanudasa, but Bhanudasa doesn't know whatever is happening because he didn't take anything. He doesn't know whatever thing happens. And when Bhanudasa was taken to the darbar, without even asking a question to Bhanudasa, did you take anything? What has happened? He was announced to get executed. ஒரு திருடனுக்கு கூட நீ திருடினியான்னு கேட்பான், அவருக்கு அது கூட கிடையாது. And finally, when he was about to get executed, the tree to which he was tied bloomed with a fruit. பட்டு மரம் அது. It bloomed with a fruit, and the noose with which he was going to be hanged vanished. Everyone understood the underlying mystery, and immediately an Akashavani was being heard. Hey Ramaraya, you broke the promise. I told you, if you do anything harm to even one Bhagavatottama, I will never ever be here in Hampi. And you didn't even had the courtesy to ask whether he committed that mistake or not. You tried to execute him, and that's all. Tata, bye bye. Now, Bhanudasa sings many abhangs as Panduranga has saved his life and mission accomplished, right? He was about to take Panduranga back from Hampi to Pandharpur. Now is the Sukshma. Krishna told, hey Banu, ready, polama, time aayittu kalamlava. Where is your cart? Where is the horses? I came in horse, so I should go back in horse only. What? Bhanudasa was confused. Bhanudasa was always humble and unpretentious. He cannot even imagine. Our Nataraja service da nadandhu da vandirukar, nadandhu da ponom. He was taken aback. He is smiling. Bhanudasa, hey Krishna, Panduranga, I am an ordinary humble bhakta. I can't afford a cart or anything. If you don't want to walk, you can make yourself small enough to fit in my palm and I can take you to Pandharpur. Kutti namakatti size ku or chakpi size ku maaru appadinta. Krishna, who is Damodara to his mother, won't he do anything to his bhakta? He completely compressed himself, concealing his Vishwarupa. He concealed his Vishwarupa and completely compressed into a small namakati size. கழுத்துல ஒரு ஜோல்னா பையில போட்டு விட்டார் அவரை. இந்த வா, இதை போட்டு வச்சுக்கிறேன் அப்படின்னு. He took Panduranga Vithala in a cloth bag, ஒரு குட்டி ஹேண்ட் பேக்ல. You may think that the story got over, but here is what Vithala plays. The bag is getting heavier and heavier and Bhanudasa couldn't even lift that bag. Now Bhanudasa asked Vithala, why are you playing only with me? Please save all your leelas in Pandharpur. People are waiting. So please stop all these stuffs and let me take you to Pandharpur. Please make yourself light, Panduranga. I am an ordinary humble bhakta. To you, to me, you can afford to do only so much leelas. I am not a great bhakta. Who is telling? Bhanudasa. He is the greatest sant in the Sampradaya. The Vinayam is what driving all these bhaktas towards the holy feet of Bhagavan. And Panduranga blessed Bhanudasa and he got lighter. And when both of them reached Pandharpur, Bhanudasa was literally jumping in ecstasy. Hey, I bought Panduranga. Did he do all these actions with arrogance? Oh, don't worry, I can bring Panduranga. No. He vowed to the people of Pandharpur with an ardent faith that Vithala never fails to bless his bhaktas. The moral of this charitra is, you may have n number of problems, but if you tightly hold the feet of Bhagavan, Bhagavan will go to any extent to give you his paripurna anugraham. When he reaches the boundary of Pandharpur, he is jumping like anything. Dhanya dhanya ge nagara, dhanya dhanya ge nagara, bhuvai kunda Pandharpura, bhuvai kunda Pandharpura, dhanya dhanya Chandrabhaga, dhanya dhanya Chandrabhaga, dhanya dhanya Chandrabhaga, dhanya dhanya Chandrabhaga, madhya pundalika ubha, dhanya padmalayaji bali, dhanya dhanya padmalayaji, kaichari vanamali, kaichari vanamali, kaichari vanamali, kaichari Panduranga, 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 There are so many sons who have completely given their lives in the Sri Kshetra Pandharpur. Namadeva, even he witnessed the darshan of Panduranga in his tender age of 5. He says to Panduranga, "Hey Panduranga, I neither want Vaikunta nor I seek Indra Padavi. I want to be the tiny speck of your staircase in Pandharpur, and hence the staircase leading towards the Sanctum Sanctorum Garbhagriha is called as Namadevar Banda, Namadevar Padikattu." Panduranga was playing with Namadeva. Namadeva asked Panduranga, "Vithala, I had my highest fortune in this life to interact with you n number of times, and it is more than enough. I want Samadhi Vishranti. Let me end my life. When are you going to give Samadhi Vishranti?" Vithala was escaping days and days, and finally he chose Ashada Krishna Baksha Trayodasi. Only through the lives of Mahans, we are all getting the Anugraha of Bhagavan. When Namadeva got Samadhi Vishranti, not only Namadeva, but the whole village got Samadhi Vishranti. Like how in the marriage of Tirujnana Sambandar, even the lady who is fanning the bride and bridegroom got Kailasa Padavi. These Mahan sons are not self-centered. எனக்கு மோட்சம் கொடுன்னு கேட்கல, எல்லாருக்கும் மோட்சம் கொடு. Namadeva, on the day of Ashada Krishna Paksha Trayodasi, everyone in Pandari jumps like anything in ecstasy, and even Panduranga was among them, the Bhagavadottamas. He was also jumping for the Nama. All the Jalra Gosham, Nama Gosham was simply resonating in the vibrant air of the Pandari, and everyone are singing abhangs, doing Nama Gosham, Jalra Gosham. Namadeva Kirtana Kari Prema Bharanache Panduranga. Namadeva Kirtana Kari Prema Bharanache Panduranga. Janabai Mane Deva Bolu Abanga. Janabai Mane Deva Bolu Abanga. Janabai Mane Deva Bolu Abanga. Namadeva Hari Namadeva Hari Hari Namadeva Kirtana Kari Prema Bharanache Panduranga. Nache Panduranga. Abhanga Bolata Kirtani Ranga Vodavala. Abhanga Bolata Kirtani Ranga Vodavala. Premachiya విఠల విఠల జయ జయ విఠల 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 జయ జయ విఠల విఠల జయ జయ విఠల 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 జయ జయ విఠల విఠల జయ జయ విఠల విఠల జయ జయ విఠల 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 విఠల జయ జయ విఠల 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 జయ విఠల పాండురంగా విఠల విఠల జయ జయ విఠల 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 జయ జయ విఠల 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 For the past 2 hours, we were all drenching in the ocean of Vittal Bhakti. And to be precise, we didn't even listen to 0.05% of the ocean of Varakari Sampradaya. Even if you do Navagam, it will not be sufficient. Bhagavan's grace is like a mighty ocean, but we can get a drop of tirtha from the holy kshetra and we can sprinkle on our head. Like Annamacharya says, Enta matramuna Yavaru talachina anta matrame neevu. So, Eknath's Charitram would be scintillating to hear. Even Namadeva's Charitram would be inspiring to listen to. Oh, Bhakti means a great to all of us. In the life of Purandaradasa, Panduranga made a miracle by showing his Sparsha Swarupa in the diamond ring of his wife. He sings, hey, I wasted 30 years of my life. Mosakodinalla Sakalavu Vasudeva Balla Basuranga Shri Vasuki Shayanana Sasiranama Vale Sagi Bajisade Mosakodinalla. Oh, I wasted my 30 years. So, the ocean of Vittal Bhakti is as fast as Ganga. Hey Krishna, hey Vithala, how are you so merciful? You wove cloths for Kabir Das. You sold meat for Sajanaka Sai. Hey Vithala Panduranga, you stood all night to support the crumbling wall at the house of Namadeva. To prove the bhakti of Gyaneshwar, you made ox to recite Vedas. To prove that there is no caste, creed or religion to attain God. You made the greatness of Purandaradasa known to world by giving your Sparshanugraha. Hey Krishna Vitala, you assumed the form of Ramoji Lakshmoji and saved Bhadrachala Ramadasa. You sold red chilies in place of Tukaram, for he is engrossed in Vittal Bhakti, and you gave the Sambhavana money collected to him. Hey Vitala, you even drank the poison for Mirabai. You made Bhanudasa glorious by giving a lifeless tree to life. You carried the dead cow to Chokamela's home along with him, and when you sat down to eat, his wife was shivering as she saw you, but they only had the old rice left and you had everything, stating that the dust and dust particles of bhaktas is what I want. For Raidasa, on Ekadasi, you even made shoes for his job. And as a small boy, Vittu, when he gave a gift, silk cloth, you donned it and you stated, let me come back in 5 minutes. And when you did not come back, when all saw you in the Garbhagriha with that silk cloth, you showed the glory of Raidasa. You helped Janabai to mill rice flour and gave Vaijayanti Mala. You rescued the life of Gora Kumbar's son Hari. For Bharbar Senanavi, you even showed Brahmasparsham, reflecting yourself in a cup of oil, massaging oil. Hey Krishna Panduranga, why are you doing all these leelas without even a single iota of tiredness on you? You do all these leelas and vaibhavams to each and every bhakta. Even in this Kali Yuga, you descend yourself and bestow your Paramanugraha to all your bhaktas. Krishna, I want to know the reason behind why you do all these leelas. Yeah, I got the answer. Krishna, I know the reason behind all these leelas. For you are he walk Vitthale Bhakta Janavatsali Bhakta Janavatsali विश्वाची जननी नमामणे तुम विश्वाची जननी क्षीराब्दी निवासिनी जगदंबे भक्त जनवत्सले भक्त जनवत्सले भक्त जनवत्सले भक्त जनवत्सले विठ्ठल 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 विठ्ठला गौहारी हरी. All these we have listened for 2 hours are not just stories. These are valuable lessons that illuminate the path of bhakti. The takeaway is devotion is not confined to rituals or traditions. It can take countless forms, each equally precious in the eyes of the divine. God is present on a saint or a simple devotee or even a dog or a donkey. True devotion lies in seeing and serving the divine in everything around us. We had the greatest bhagyam of chanting Vitthala Nama for 2 hours. I thank both the children, Shriya for supporting ably on violin. Beautiful. Your support was marvelous. And when it comes to bhajans, it would not be complete without mridangam. And Darshana beautifully supported on mridangam. And I thank both the kids and also Narasimhan Mama for arranging all the satsangams. And after we have all witnessed the glory of Panduranga in Sri Kshetra Pandharpur. There are numerous sacred tirthams. Kundala Tirtha, Agastya Tirtha, Bindu Tirtha, Jabala Tirtha, Sangama Tirtha, Ganesha Tirtha, Narada Tirtha, Vagishwara Tirtha, Muktakeshi Tirtha, Damodara Tirtha, Padma Tirtha. And all the tirthams do Harati to Panduranga at Pandharpur. And let us all be a tirtham to Panduranga today, and let us all chant Harati, and let us all close our eyes and completely immerse in the Harati of Panduranga. Jaya Deva Jaya Deva Jaya Panduranga Hari Panduranga Rakumai Vallabha Rai Cha Vallabha Bhagi Jivalaga. Jaya Dev Jaya Dev Jaya Deva Jaya Deva Jaya Panduranga Hari Pandu. Bhagi Jivalaga. Jaya Dev Tulasi Mala Kala Karate Uni Kati Ase Pitambara Kasturi Lalati Deva Suravara Nityeti Bheti Garuda Hanumanta Udhebu Bera Kiti. Jaya Dev Ganya Venonata Anukshetra Bala Swarnachi Kamale Vanamala Kala Rai Rakuma Bai Raniya Sakala Ovaliti Raja Vitto Basavla. Jaya Dev Jaya Deva Jaya Deva Jaya Panduranga Hari Panduranga Rakumai Vallabha Rai Cha Vallabha Bhagi Jivalaga. Jaya Dev Ovalu Aratya Kuruvantya Yeti Chandra Bhage Maji Suduniya Deti Vindya Padaka Vaishnava Nachati Pandharicha Mahima Varnavakiti. Jaya Dev Ashada Kartiki Bhaktjana Yeti Chandra Bhage Madhye Snana Je Kariti Darshana Hela Matre Taya Hoya Mukti Darshana Hela Matre Taya Hoya Mukti Kishuvasi Namadeva Bhavi Bhuvaliti. Jaya Dev Jaya Dev Jaya Deva Jaya Deva Jaya Panduranga Hari Panduranga Rakumai Vallabha Rai Cha Vallabha Bhavi Jivalaga Bhavi Jivalaga Bhavi Jivalaga. Jaya Dev Jaya Deva Jaya Deva Jaya Panduranga Hari Panduranga माऊली ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज की, जगद्गुरु तुकाराम महाराज की, शांति ब्रह्म एकनाथ महाराज की, संत शिरोमणि नामदेव महाराज की, वीर धीर सूरांजनेय स्वामी की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की. I thank each and everyone who have come here for the satsang, and have come here for this tour for 4 months, and 1 month has been passed on, and for knowing the future schedules in various cities, please do follow my social media handles, and I would love to give my card. You can message and get all the details, and also I am providing snippet of videos for the facts on Sanatana Dharma. If you want to get subscribed to, you may get added on the mailing list. And my social media handle is Katha Sindhu, KATHASINDDHU, double D, and it would be in all the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, everything. Thank you once again for making this satsang a memorable one. Namaste, Ram Ram, Namaskaram. I thank Ramana for supporting ably in the mic systems, and also for Jalra. Our Nalavela inga pota and the bhajane thooki kuduthaar. Thanks much Anna, thanks Satan for supporting. And Satya ka ava sollama irukka mudiyadhu. She was the one to bring me here to North Carolina. Their family are very well-wishers to our family, and thank you Satyaka. And Asha Akka has come all the way from Sri Lanka, from Colombo. She have her son here, and she followed the schedules, and she was gracious enough to come here. Thank you for this. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.